So check this out. We got Batman and Robin. We got Andre and Big Boy. We got Pimp and Bun. We got Ball and G. We got Havoc and Prodigy. But do we got Zion and Trey? Hold up.
First took away. Yes, for this. Get your money's worth now.
Man, you know what it is. You know what we do, man. It's the best podcast in the land. I'm in here with my dogs. What's good, Inferno? We just, you know what I'm saying? We hit a running back for y'all like a Devin Hester punt. Check it out, man. I got my dogs in the building. Cheddar Chaz. You know what I'm saying? I got 5. We got 5 in the building. The mile marker himself. What's good with y'all?
Chilling, dog.
Living, brother. Bless.
Heard
How
that.
you doing?
Man, I can't complain. You know, tomorrow Monday, them bitches won't stop coming. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy. But you know what I'm saying? Like, what it was Monday or now, like my foot was on the line. My foot was on the line. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nah, but it's all good, man. I'm happy to be here to pod. Ain't really nothing to talk about, but we doing the best we can. Hopefully we get some action from the Pels, whether it be some practice starting or something. I know preseason start in early October?
Yeah.
So we got some. I just tried to manufacture a topic tonight, man. I want to see what y'all think about this. But before we get into that, man, I just want to say shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody who always pulling up, the regulars. If you're watching on Twitter, I don't know if we're doing the Twitter thing tonight, but if you're watching on Twitter, salute. You know what I'm saying? We'll get to the letting y'all talk soon enough when there's something to talk about. Appreciate you, Kyle. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. We gonna let that one rock. Yeah, for sure. But man, listen. We do have media day. Actually, we got media day in a week. We getting to that too. Man. So listen, y'all. I wanted to talk about duels in the NBA. Before we get into like what the actual shout out to that boy, man. Shout out to my dog. Shout out to Bud, man. Bud put on a master class last night, man. Whooping feet. That's what I'm talking about. What's up,
Top of the
Wahab?
morning.
Long time.
Top of the morning.
Man, so listen, Zion last year averaged 24.6 points, 7 rebounds, 5.3 assists, 56% field goal percentage in just 30 games. Right? Shout out to Cole. Hit the like button. Trey Murphy, on the other hand, 21, 5, 3 in 51 games. So I need to know if we had a full season, if they had a full season under their belt, which hopefully they about to have, right? 5, 10, 15, 20. What we ranking the duo?
I kind of think they can ascend just if they're available, because duos kind of going away a little bit. Like you kind of see Dame and Giannis, even that just didn't work out, even when they both were healthy. Then you look at this season, Jason Tatum's going to be out. I don't really know who would be the 1A or 1B with Durant in Houston. And you got to ask yourself, is Durant still one Mr. 1A? Like, it's questions like that.
We getting that because I won't walk the list down. I won't walk the list down. I won't really talk about it. But just for podcast,
I think top 10. I think it's possible. If Zion played, top 10 is possible. Definitely.
Okay. Fire, talk to me. What you think?
I'm a Jazz. Top 10 is possible, but again, this always go back to the thing of like them not playing alongside each other previously, right? Like enough.
Yeah.
They were substituting for each other for the longest under Willie Green. Like, who knows what this duo could have already been if they just would have made a decision to trade Brandon. Right? There's probably already. I'd feel way more comfortable saying this is a top 10 duo going into next season if they just would have made that decision to say these are our two cornerstone players, rather than looking at it kind of almost naked in a sense. Pause. Like you don't know. Like they should be
right,
but we almost don't have enough data.
Okay, so let's again for pod purposes. If I tell you this question for both of y'all, if I tell you Zion and Trey giving me 70 games, 70 played games, are they a top 10 duo?
What's their record? At the end of the season.
Because
if they're a top 10 duo, Lito, they are top 4 team in the West.
I had to put my coffee down. Hold on. So okay. So you saying, all things considered, if everything goes according to plan, this is you potentially looking at a top 4 team in the West.
Top 14, let's just say top 6, just to give it some grace. Because you could have some duos in the East, but regardless, like you should be a non-play-in playoff team, like an automatic bid.
Ashton say top 12. What you say, Chaz?
Yeah, I think if I look at it in like tiers, I think they definitely a top 6 seed in the West, because if you consider Zion a top 12, let's say individually a top 12 player, and Trey top 30, somewhere like that, then it's like, yeah. Now the list from maybe 10 to 8 gets different when you start talking about like top 4 duo, because now you talk about something different. But like I do think, yeah, I think so, man. I think just ain't no way in the world you can have a fringe all-star and a 2-time all-star and y'all not even in the conversation, especially since you in the West. Like, you ain't make the all-star team in the East. No disrespect to the East, but the East kind of
yeah,
like know.
What you mean, Chaz? We had Brandon and Zion.
But Zion was Brandon was no disrespect. I ain't disrespect nobody who made the all-star team, but Brandon kind of came through the side though. Like, I'm talking like the people got to vote you in. Like if you're an all-star starter, Brandon was injured, didn't even play in the all-star game. I just thought about that. And Zion didn't play his second all-star game. Nope. Brandon, oh my God. This is fucking crazy. But yeah, ain't no way in the world you got a person who a multiple-time all-star, and you got a guy who appears to be a budding all-star, and you're not at least in the conversation for top 10, because it's like, what are we doing here at that point? So I absolutely agree with 5. I think they're at least a non-play-in tier team.
All right, so look, check this out. Let's walk the list now. Let's start with this. Let's do the duos that we think that they're better than.
They're better than or better than them?
I was hoping for this exercise.
Yeah, that they're better than. Exercise. Yeah. Let's put the work in there. This analysis. Okay. All right, so let's see. How y'all want me to break it in? You want me to give you a team, or how you want me to?
Yeah, let's go with teams. And we'll pick those. Start at the bottom.
Let's do this. This is the type of engagement you don't get nowhere else.
Buddy. You said hero and man.
He the type of Chad seems like the type of dude that probably sit in the back of the classroom, but read everything possible, just waiting for the professor to say something. Wow, like I've been waiting on you, big dog. Pause.
I actually am willing to have it in 7th grade. Well, in 7th period.
So look, let me ask y'all this: do you want to start? You want to start in the East, or you want to start in the West?
Start in the West.
Yeah. Let's start in the West. All right. So teams that I'm gonna just Portland.
Who it is? Sharp and who would it be? Sharp and Grant? Or Sharp and Deeney?
Let me see. I would say Portland. Who on Portland team? Portland has obviously Scoot, but I wouldn't say Scoot is a top 10 guy. Yeah, I would probably say Shaden and probably Denny.
Yeah, they better. They better. All right,
cool.
Yeah, Trey better.
All right, so that's Portland. That's one. All right, Utah.
Better.
All right, I don't even know who that is, but
it would have to be Kessler, right? Kessler and Laurie.
Yeah, Kessler and Laurie. Because Colin ain't done no more, right? Is Colin
Now
on?
Colin got traded, I believe, and shit, it might end up being what's
It
homie
might be your boy, the point
who just
guard.
got drafted. What are we talking about? Oh, is it Collier?
No, the
his
one who
name?
got drafted like 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I
I was thinking
cannot
about the
think of
dude they
dude's
just
name.
drafted. Boy, it's
Come on,
crazy
Isaiah.
how fast people forget about you. What's the dude who just got who they drafted just now?
Yeah, Isaiah Collier.
No,
Oh, you talking about this draft?
yeah, this draft.
Oh, Ace.
Ace, yeah, damn, Ace
Yeah.
Bailey.
Yeah.
Zion and Trey. Zion and Trey, they
Keontae
better
George.
be better.
Keontae George. Shout
yeah.
out to Jesse Davis.
Yeah.
Keontae George. All right, so Phoenix. I would say Booking and Green.
Yeah, Zion are better.
Okay. Sacramento.
Yeah, they better.
DeRozan and Levine.
Yeah, because the
Sabonis.
It don't matter which way you cut it. To be honest, some of these
Zion
dudes
dominate that matchup anyway. So
and some of these dudes, it's like, yo, you better be better than these. Like this, come. We already seen DeRozan and Levine not work in Chicago, so ain't no way in the world you better not be better.
Okay. So I seen somebody say this in the chat earlier. San Antonio.
Yeah, Fox and Wemby.
That's controversial, but yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. I'm not a Wemby believer.
Okay, so that's 4 teams.
Would you say 5?
I think there might be, again, it's not enough time on tape. It might be in the same tier per se.
Yeah, I think they're the same tier probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so how y'all want to strictly stay in the West, or you want to go to some of the Jones in the East?
It's only because they got a couple good duos in the West that you ain't named yet that I know gonna be controversial. So
jump to the East, Lito.
Let's jump to the East then. All right, so let's start with the Wizards.
Yeah. I don't even need to.
Yeah, okay.
So part ain't even in no more.
Yeah.
So we got Wiz, we got the Wiz out the way. They number 5. That's 5 teams we didn't name. All right, so Miami.
Yeah. Bam. To me, honestly, I think Bam is just one of those players, man, that's just like in that tier of like
Bleak.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. Well, damn.
He meant bleak. He always wanted to go away. What's up, Chris?
Yeah, and I don't. Yeah,
he said he bleak.
He gonna end up being a nice 3rd or 4th man on a good team somewhere, and that's where he gonna find his niche. I think
he and Pat Riley will. 5.
Oh, for sure.
Well,
what up, gang? Chris, we going through duos in the NBA who we think Zion and Trey are better than. So far, I'm gonna just give you the teams. We said Portland, Utah, Phoenix, San Antonio, the Wiz, and Miami.
They better than San Antonio?
See?
Sheesh.
I said same tier. See, hey,
I think so.
We name.
I think they're better. I ain't gonna lie. Just because, man,
y'all really don't like Wemby.
Nobody scared of Slender, man.
For me, I'm not scared of Wemby. As long as they keep using them the way they're using them, like,
exactly.
Boy, you ain't gonna never. Yeah, you're gonna be Porzingis, and nobody I want with the ball in their hands at the end of the game more than De'Aaron Fox. If I'm the opposing team, like, yeah, go ahead, do your thing, dog. Like,
hey man, that's it's wild, Chaz, because like 2 years ago
he was punching the year, like it was crazy how fast shit changed.
He was killing folks in the 4th.
That year was like a super anomaly. Chris called it too. He was like, "Yeah, I think this is it." For him.
Who else y'all say?
We said Portland, Utah, Phoenix, the Wiz, and Miami so far. That seems we think that they are better than duos.
Okay.
I would say.
Okay.
Duos. Charlotte
was LaMelo and Brandon
Miller.
I'm gonna say they better.
So that's 7 teams we got better. All right, I'm gonna say the Bulls.
Yeah,
they better.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Wait, the Nets, you said? Oh, yeah. I don't even know who played for the Nets right now. Yeah.
Philly.
Oh, no.
Okay, you got Maxey and Embiid, right? That's
Yeah.
Okay. That's what makes it more interesting.
So I'm acting like the Paul George trade never even happened, honestly.
See,
I don't know, y'all.
I'd put that in the same tier.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know,
You know
y'all.
what I mean? Like I would. I
don't know.
Again, I said same tier.
Wow.
Because
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
yeah, both talented, but if you told me Zion gets to play all his games and Embiid gets to play all his games, all right, cool.
The more we do these shows and we do these kind of lists, the more y'all tell me that if Zion plays a certain amount of games, y'all believe he gonna win some shit and they gonna make the playoffs.
That's what we saying.
I just
because this is what I hear. Nah. Go ahead, Chad.
For me, the real matchup is Trey and Therese Maxey. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm going with Maxey on that one. But I do think Trey got some 40-point games on his belt too. It's the luck of the draw.
Chaz, look. There was a pocket last year where every time I looked up Trey Murphy, no disrespect to Trey Murphy, but it's kind of disrespectful. But Trey Murphy was flirting with a triple-double for like 4, 5, 6, 7 straight games consistently.
Right.
Like the offense was flowing through him. So, and that's saying a lot when he was sharing some of these games with Zion, right? So it's such a small sample size, and I don't know if Trey's durable enough at that usage yet.
Yeah.
Or is going to be as consistent and has the backing of the right minds leading him to make that happen. But there was a period last year where he was doing some spooky shit that I didn't even think he was going to be able to do, even on a bad team.
Yeah, I agree. I just think Maxey, I don't know if he should have been all NBA or they kind of cheated him out the third team or maybe 2 years ago. I'm just like, I can only judge you by your works.
Yeah.
So that's why I gotta give Embiid them the edge on that one. But Embiid probably ain't gonna play at all this season.
I'm gonna toss that to. I'm gonna let Philly go in the other category as far as duos that they better than. And that's fine. So far we got 9 teams. I'm gonna say Detroit.
They better.
Pelicans better than Detroit.
No, I mean the duo.
The duo.
Because it's Cade. Who the second person? Ivy.
It's Cade and Durant.
You gotta be Malik Beasley.
No. Cade and Durant.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, he better.
Beasley ain't on the team yet, though. Huh? He ain't get signed, did he?
Nah, he ain't get signed yet, did he? So it gotta be yeah.
It's about to be Cade and Ryan Holiday, but that's a different story. That's a different conversation for a different time.
Asar.
I meant I forgot Asar. Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say.
In either case, the Pels better right now. So that's 10 teams. Toronto.
Who was it? Tiny Dog and
B.I. and Scotty.
Tiny Dog and Radio. I'm gonna say yeah. I might even say hell yeah.
I just say I don't know what is, bro. I have no idea how that team is gonna play basketball. I
got Scotty in the Bam category to where like I'm just waiting on like that next step. I know he cold, but it's just
he can do everything.
Yeah, he can do everything.
He can do everything on the floor. I don't know. If I was a coach, I don't know how I would want that team to play.
But overall, talent wise, who is fuck the play? Talent wise, who is better? A better duo.
Well, you can't really say bump the play though, because we gotta judge it in that, right? Like,
but we got Willie Green, so we gotta say that.
Hey, that I take that in consideration.
But also Brandon
Right.
never played because he had the ankle, so he never really even played with them neither. So they got even less time on task than the Pelicans.
I feel
Shit.
like
That's
I
crazy.
would give the edge. I would get an edge to Zion and Trey.
Yeah.
Mm.
Don't they feel like they're gonna play like a AAU style brand of basketball? Like
Toronto?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
yo, whoever get the
For sure.
rock, go. And then we're gonna play off you.
It's a lot of buckets, bro.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Brandon
buckets.
or Zion partner, RJ, one of them gotta go.
Damn, I forgot he over there.
Yeah, one of them gotta go. It's way too many
Alright.
cooks in the kitchen. Then you got Grady. You just drafted somebody.
Emmanuel quickly.
Yeah. Oh, and he coming back over injury. Oh, what? Somebody gotta go. It's too much.
All right. So that's 11 teams. Milwaukee.
I don't think they got I don't know who they second player would be.
Kuz and Giannis.
I don't think it matter. I don't think
Miles
it matter.
Turner.
Giannis.
I say Giannis. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna give a slight edge to Giannis.
All right.
You can't be
slight, just out of respect.
Yeah, so Milwaukee going in the other category. All right, we got
Wait a minute.
Talk to me. Because if we talking duos, we is talking duos now.
Because it would probably have to be Turner. But I'm still at the point where I'm like, if y'all can't jump this motherfucker and be superior, to me, that's saying more. Nah, because I don't want to be a hypocrite. I'm gonna give it an edge to Zion and Trey. Because if they're as good as I've been talking myself into believing that both of them are individually, ain't no way y'all come together and can't jump this motherfucker and beat him. Beat him at home. Was it the year before last?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get an edge to Zion and Trey. Kuzma, Turner, none of them. They don't put no fair in my heart.
What y'all agree? Talk to me. Bob, Chris.
Again, I think that's that category of like same tier. Like we can box all these and kind of do a deeper dive into it later on, just so we can kind of move the show along. But it's Giannis is really good. It don't really matter who playing next to him.
Yeah,
I'm not saying Zion and Trey not there, but he play a lot.
To me, this this would be like asking Luka and who when he was in Dallas. If it was Luka before Kyrie, even before Kyrie, if it was Luka and PJ, or if it was Luka and
Tim Hardaway Jr.
It really didn't matter because Luka's that powerful. But Zion is capable of being that powerful. Yeah. We just don't get a chance to see it enough, right? So until proven, I feel like he's earned this level of disrespect to where I'm saying like this one dude, even with Trey, even with your partner, is like not fucking with this one dude. I mean, so
it's like I think you're right in this sense. Like Trey has the one up on his matchup. Zion just got to at least be even.
Yeah,
for them to
that
take
makes
the
sense.
edge.
Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense.
Boston.
If healthy, I'm gonna say. Well, they're not gonna be healthy, but if healthy, I would say no.
Presently constructed. Jaden, I would say Derek White, right? Derek White and
yeah. Ooh, yeah. Damn. That's another tough one. Out of respect, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say
Boston,
yeah. Yeah, I think Trey got the advantage over Derek White.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what about. Okay, like the Pelicans got the over. Okay, yeah, I'm with that. Yeah, I think they better.
Okay. I didn't think y'all was gonna roll with that. All right.
Yeah, I think he got the advantage of Derek White.
I think it's close though.
It's very close. It's a coin flip. Yeah.
So that's 12. That's 12. Cleveland. Believeland.
No.
Darius. I mean, what's my man? Evan Mobley and Spider. Absolutely not. Let's keep going.
You could throw in Garland if you want to. I'm still gonna say I'm Cleveland until proven.
Wait. Hold on, because that changed it for me. Because if you say Garland and Spider, I'm gonna say Trey and Zion. But if we say Mobley and Spider,
see,
we're doing NBA Jam right now.
See, this way it get tough at because every time Zion played Cleveland, he dominates. but he don't want to be dominated. So now I'm like, I don't know. Like, but I'm gonna give the edge to Cleveland. I'm gonna give the edge to Cleveland now.
Cleveland, Indiana.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be bad.
Because no Halliburton. So Siakam and what's homie? With the light skin dude?
Nembhard.
Nembhard? Nah.
Atlanta.
Who was it?
Trey.
Porzingis and Trey?
No, Jalen Johnson and Trey.
Oh, what was his injury?
I don't remember.
I don't think it was a real one.
Well,
no, it was.
Yeah, I think it was because it happened real early in the season.
Yeah, it definitely was. They
he got paid and got injured immediately. That's funny. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say yeah.
Atlanta, you saying Pelicans better?
I'm saying the duo is better.
The duo.
Yeah, better. Yeah, absolutely better.
5, Chris.
I got Atlanta.
Oh, he tore his ACL. So yeah,
my bad. Yeah,
he done.
Damn,
so it's gonna be Pods then, or Dyson. Down under Dyson.
That's that.
You all right?
Everything
all right?
Yeah, my bad. That was
Cranky.
Try to give him a little. Give me a knife. Try to give him a little too much cool on his name. But yeah, I'm gonna say. What y'all think? Trey is gonna have to be Trey and AP. I mean KP.
Well, wait, hold on. So Jalen, he tore his labrum.
He tore his labrum.
He tore his labrum in January.
Oh, then yeah, he'll be back fast.
Yeah,
should be back. Yeah. All right, so let's say Jalen and Trey.
See, I think Jalen and Trey in the same tier as basketball players. So it's really Zion and Trey, and I mean, again, so until Zion like he's earned his disrespect, bro. Like, yeah, and it ain't disrespectful to say Trey better than him, but it should be.
He's done more.
Went
to the Eastern Conference Finals.
There you go.
I don't think Trey get enough respect, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know why, but he be. What did this nigga make? What did he do to make everybody so upset with him? Like I have no idea.
Wait, so what's the answer? What we saying? Is Zion
that might be one you
better
put in the same tier?
Yeah. That's a very compelling.
I'm gonna call that one. I'm gonna call that one a tie.
Okay.
I'm gonna call it a tie because I'm saying unless somebody, what you saying, Chris? Who's better? What's doing?
I told you. I told you it's Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna say Atlanta. I'm gonna put them in a better then. If that's how we feeling.
Foul farming.
Trey had a wild.
I wish we had some of that.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. When they start changing the rules on you is doing a little too much. Like they had to change the rule for Trey. All right, it's enough of that. Like what the fuck? But go ahead.
New York.
New York got it.
New York. You talk about unethical hoops. Whew.
Whew. Oh yeah. It's Cat and Brunson. Yeah, I gotta give them the edge.
Orlando.
Who was it?
Orlando
and Paolo.
Franz and Paolo.
Yeah.
I can't.
I give him a slight edge.
Who you giving a slight edge to?
I get a slight edge to Orlando. Because Zion, he's never shown up against Orlando. In my experience, that's a very physical, difficult team.
They got to show me they could beat the shit out of Orlando, like dominate.
Yeah, it's an extremely tough team.
Right.
Yeah, this duo should be in the same tier. That like
should.
That's cool though. That's fair.
Yeah.
I think that's where it's so funny because if I say 1-for-1, Paolo and Zion, I might say I'll take the dog fight, whatever. But when you say Franz and Trey, it's like I ain't got enough data on Trey as a number 2 guy starting games, and that's where it's kind of like I don't know. But talent wise, I think he on par with Franz. It's just I can only judge you by what you done, dog. Like
See, if Zion was a top, this is the thing. If Zion was a top 5 player that we think he's supposed to be, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Yeah, it'd be no conversation. That's why you can say like Giannis and Austin Reeves and be like, well, yeah, I might have to give it to Giannis. Like, realistically.
I mean, let's take it back to the West then. Golden State. It don't really matter who the second. I'm gonna give it
Golden State. Out of super respect.
Yeah.
Golden State.
All right, so
you know what's funny though? Golden State might have the better duo, but I don't think Golden State does better than the Pelicans this year. And that might be because of age, but I just don't think they do better during the regular season this year.
I understand. I get what you mean. It's a long season.
Is this the last pause? This is the last one for Steph and Draymond in Oakland. But
I hope so.
Yeah. It need to be.
Yeah, it's about that time.
It need to be.
They got one more possible trade left.
Oh yeah, because they still got Kuminga and Moody and Odds.
One more gun in that bullet. One more bullet in that gun.
Yep.
Minnesota.
No. Wait, because who the duo is it? It gotta be
and Julius, huh?
Yeah, I don't think it have to be. I'm gonna say hell no. I'm gonna say hell no. I like Julius Randle. I know he's an all NBA guy, but to me, I think Zion better than that. And I give it Julius. He just fell off so bad once he got to Minnesota. I know that ain't who he really is, but I'm going with the Pelicans on that one.
Or is it? Oh, shout out to Just A. Davis. Is it Ant and Rudy? Well,
and Rudy would be more respectful, probably. But Rudy don't really score, so it got to be Ant and Julius, right? Just from an offensive standpoint. So
you say no. You say no. Oh, you say yes to the Pelicans.
I think Zion and Trey are better than Ant and Julius.
That's why I gotta stop you, Chaz. Dog, if you gonna take that premise, you gotta put that to Orlando too. You say he better than Ant, which is a top 5 player, right? Paolo ain't no top 5 player.
I think Paolo better than Ant.
Woo!
I think Paolo a little better. I think Ant, honestly, swagger and when he hits shots. To me, it's like Tim Duncan versus Shaq almost. Like Ant swagger and when he hits shots and the style he plays is like, damn, this dude's incredible. But Paolo was hurt a lot of last year. But when Paolo was healthy, like the season before that, Paolo looked like one of the best players that I've seen recently. Like he was just phenomenal. So,
okay.
See, if we just talking talent, I think Paolo's more talented and more gifted in some ways than Ant. But I think what separates the two and what separates Ant from a lot of other people is his mindset.
Yeah, he dope.
Like he got a will that's like unmatched by like maybe a couple of other players in the league. It's no other way to describe or to really give them credit towards getting to back-to-back Western Conference Finals, unless you say Ant just now what Ant might do when it's time to finally defeat the team that's going to the finals is something he gonna have to eventually figure out. But I think Paolo's more talented, but I think Ant has shown more, done more, and something else, bro. Like you lose your second best player and replace him with Julius Randle and company. You're not supposed to just not drop off. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying? So that also shows a different level of respect for him. So to continue disrespecting Zion, it could be Ant and Rudy, it could be Ant and Julius, it could be Ant and McDaniels, it could be Ant and Rob Dillingham until Zion proves
that's a little
60 games
No.
Until he plays 50, 60 games, Zion can have Trey with him. Zion can have Trey with him. He could dig Chris Paul. He could go. He could go get 16, 17. Anthony Davis. Don't matter to me. Got to prove on the court. Zion, he's supposed to. We're not even gonna be having a conversation. We won't even need to have this conversation.
No.
Go ahead.
Can I ask you this now? And just in the interest of fairness, because I don't want to let Trey off the hook yet, because I'm a believer in Trey. But the counterparts to some of these players we naming, they got accolades like Julius Randle, All-Star, All NBA guy, Rudy Gay, fucking multiple time, infinite defensive man of the player of the year type guy.
Yeah.
So it ain't like these dudes are scrubs. Even Garland, All-Star, multiple time All-Star. So it's like if I am Zion, if I'm going against another like guy who might be viewed as a top tier 1, tier 2 player, it's like, oh, I can't just get jumped here. I need a little bit. I need a little bit of help.
But look though, Chaz, you said it earlier. A lot of these conversations that we have in regards to Trey probably holding his own against the number 2 that we talking about. Trey, if you really think about it, now he got he has more time experience and he has to accomplish some things himself as well. He can't walk into the same accomplishment bar than Julius Randle can. Yeah. But we talking about players right now. They in the same, they on the same floor. So Trey ain't the problem here. Trey ain't the discussion. To be honest, it's Zion. Can Zion be better than Ant? Can Zion be better or be on the same floor as Giannis? Can Zion be as good as Paolo? Can Zion be all these other? Can he do? Can he have an All-Star year? Can he be Trey Young? It ain't about Trey. It's about Zion.
I hope Zion listens to this podcast.
I hope so. You got to get 37 minutes in, but pause. that makes sense. But look, to this argument, dog. What is it? For me, it's Luka, Giannis, and Bron.
Yeah.
Who else? There's probably a fifth out there, but
Jokic,
right?
Spider,
nah, he's not in that top.
He's not in the top 5 of you?
Top tier category.
I don't think he is either. Because I can't do it either.
I can't do it.
Because he can't get past. He not a. I don't want to do this.
See, but I just if any of those players,
I don't want disrespect.
If any of those players are not even SGA, I'm sorry, Ronald. I can't put SGA really in that category.
Nah, I can't do it yet either. I'm with you.
I can't do it yet. I can't do it
this. All right.
But if any of those players, right, are on a team with someone else, it don't really matter to me. I think they're good. They're good alone to make everybody else better. Shea, on the other hand, I think he's a product of his environment, more so just being like the catalyst.
No, he was with KP. I was about to say the only thing with Luka, not so much Jokic, but with Luka and on that list, I'm gonna just say Luka. Is I really never saw Luka. Well, shit, I never really seen Ant neither without another like real all-star next to him. And that's the only thing, like, because Luka had KP, then he had Kyrie. I ain't never really seen Luka carry a bunch of, I ain't calling nobody scrubs, but all-star caliber, French all-star caliber type dudes. But, and like Ant, he always had Cat, he always had Rudy. Whereas with Zion, well, fuck, you could say the Pelicans, we rarely had Zion to even put somebody next to his ass. But with Zion, that's what I'm just thinking, like, with the team, with this from a talent level, I just don't know. It's tough. It's tough. This is a very talented, like, top tier of the NBA. Like, it's extremely talented when you think about it.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
So hold on. No, so Chris is a no on Mini 5. Your what you say about Mini?
Yes, as in
the Pelicans.
Mini's better.
Mini's better.
Yeah.
I got the Pelicans. I mean, I got Zion this shirt.
We're gonna take a split vote on. I'm gonna put Mini in a better duo category. We got Denver.
No,
because it don't matter who Jamal is like.
When Jamal held it, Jamal cold. Like
All right. So Denver, OKC.
No.
Keep going.
All right, that's 10.
Now, to me, the OKC one, that's one where it's like, because I count it got to be J-Dub as the second best guy, and I'm like, if Trey took the next step, then I would say I would probably get that edge, possibly to me that would be more of a toss up because when I have seen, I go back to what was it game? It might have been like game 3 or 4 last 49 win season. Fucking Brandon's hurt. They on the road. They come back from down 20. Zion, CJ, like balling.
Yeah.
Home. This was the only game I got mad at that season. I was furious. We at home. We should have beat OKC. They got the black unis on. Willie fucks it up. No calls on Zion. Like they ain't called. They ref ain't blowing the whistle. I think Zion got OKC number. It's just 9 is like with the second player. Like I don't know. It's J-Dub cold to me.
I remember that. Remember, I asked Zion about Shea getting all those calls.
Okay, yeah.
That night. And then the next time he was like, "Oh, nigga, you funny." But that's the duo they can, jump over easily to me if Zion's just healthy. That's the duo. You go, oh, okay. Shea's really good. He's super talented.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
But I don't think the duo per se is that good.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I said now if Chet overtakes Jalen and Chet is producing at the level of what his potential says or his talent or where he was drafted says, then you're probably having a different discussion.
And that discussion is Trey has to be better. Then Trey has to get into like the all-star conversation at that point.
Gotcha.
All right. So we got the Clippers.
Wow, wild.
Ballmer and Kawhi.
Ooh.
Wow. Hey, shout out to Steve, man. A real winner.
Yeah. See, this the crazy part is if we go in talent for talent, it's like you gotta give it to the Clippers, right? But this for like proven, but we go like matchups. The Pelicans always beat the Clippers, so
always beat the Clippers.
That's why it's so much of it is like anecdotal because it's like if Trey had been an all-star, even if he was a reserve, I can say, well, he's an all-star. So I gotta respect his mind as an all-star. But since he ain't really been one, I can't project who I expect him to be on something that I haven't seen consistently just yet. But
so it's Kawhi and Harden.
It gotta be right. Because they traded old boy. I'm gonna give it to the Clippers.
Shout out to Steve Ballmer, man. A real one.
Shout out to Steve Ballmer, man. Hustle.
The hood behind you.
Show that check clear. The Lakers. Yeah.
No.
Yep.
That Clipper story remind me of like when you playing for like the neighborhood AAU team and they trying to get you to hoop. It's like, we got you.
We'll take care of you.
They take care of your mama house. People coming by the house just to cut the grass for no reason. Just
I need some snacks.
People outside.
Don't
worry about it.
I'm gonna go to the Lakers. I'm gonna get to the Lakers.
I ain't
gonna disrespect early LeBron.
Memphis.
Now that's the one I was waiting on, Lito. That to me, that's the one. To me, I'm going with Memphis.
Let's go.
I'm mad at that.
Going Memphis because Jared Jackson Jr. when he on, dude gives Zion the blue. So like when he's on defensively, now Zion dunked on him a couple times and like Zion first couple seasons, he was fucking over Memphis, but Ja always fucking over the Pelicans. So I might have to give it. I'm gonna give it to Memphis.
Zion just gave Buddy like 30 and dunked on him last season.
Was it last season?
That had to be last season. It was like early last
No, I
season.
thought it was.
Nah,
I think it was the year before because Brandon was still here.
Yeah, it was the first game of two.
Yeah, he dunked on him
two seasons ago.
Yeah, that's the one I remember. And to me, even when he dunked on it, it was like he fighting back. All right, you know, it's just one of them things. Because we played the Knicks right before that, right?
No, that was the first game of the season. The Knicks, Knicks was game 2.
Okay. Yeah.
You talking about the Matt Ryan game?
Yeah. Because we had just signed Matt. Yep.
All right, I was there. That's what I'm thinking. Like, nah, I think Zion dunked on him last year. That had to be last year. Because I didn't see that in real time.
I don't think he ever played him last year, right? Because they played 4 times. No, Eve was killing Edie. Yeah, I don't think Zion played Memphis at all last year.
You're probably right. Maybe I'm, misconstruing sometimes, but
they didn't play in the city. And I don't remember Zion playing in Memphis, and if he did, I don't remember playing Jaren Jackson because they played on MLK Day too, right, in Memphis.
So last year they did play, Ryan, and you said Ja hit the game winner.
Yeah, they did. He is Ja's first game back.
Yeah. Was that last year?
Yeah,
bro.
Zion played that game.
That's a shame, dog. That really is a shame that we thinking like this. That's cool, Zion. You just let a lot of people down, dog. That is crazy. Hold on.
Nah, but he dunked on Triple J in Memphis. I remember that part.
That was nasty.
Yeah, was it on the alley? Or was he just no? He crossed it. Yeah. Oh man.
So what team better? What duo better?
I'm gonna give it to the Pelicans because I don't look at Ja and Jaren as a duo, to be honest. I think just like I think Ja and Bane were a little bit more of a duo than Jaren, but I don't see games like I feel like Memphis at their best, they got 10 players that at all times outside of Ja that's gonna be able to produce. Jared gonna do what he do. He gonna get his 3 blocks. He gonna get you his 20. You know, he might be able to. You know, he'll take over some games defensively with his ability to move and his gravity on that side of the floor. But I don't see like a duel. I'm not afraid of a high screen and roll between Jaren and Ja. I don't see those two dominating the way that I think that if all goes well, Zion and Trey are supposed to do.
We probably didn't. My bad, Chaz.
I was just saying Zion. He didn't play last year. I'm looking at. He didn't play until February of 24.
You know, we didn't put this parameter on it, and I think Chris makes a valid point. Like these duos, like they have to be like good with each other on the floor at the same time. Like they need to be able to play off each other and just like that's the bulk of their point or their productivity. Like when they're on the court together, they're really good. They're high efficiency, right? Like that's what we want to see. These two players we talk about Memphis, Ja and Triple J, they truly don't play off each other. They get their points and stats alone. Like Ja is really a one-on-one type getting downhill. He really doesn't beg for screens if it wasn't like Steven Adams and using the Gortat screen. Triple J don't do that for him. Like it's more like pop.
A 5. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me like Ja reminds me of Allen Iverson in this sense that I don't. He's a spectacular individual that is capable of doing a bunch of things with the basketball, and he can carry a team, but I just don't see a duo. I don't see a second guy and him thriving together. Like you mentioned separately. Like even when AI was with Melo, it's like, all right, Melo, your turn. AI, your turn. Melo. But those two together, you never really saw. When he was in Philly, when AI was in Philly, they kept bringing these different players. It was Mutombo, it was Chris Webber, it was Keith Van Horn, it was all these different individuals.
Goddamn Keith.
But AI style didn't allow a duo to be an actual thing. And I think that's the problem with Ja, similar to a problem with like a D Rose. Like you got to have a certain style that complements having like this person next to you. I don't know if Ja's there yet mentally.
It's just shooters. That's the only thing you can really do. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't have somebody with an actual skill set because they're gonna need the basketball, but then you're taking the ball out of 12 hands.
That's why I think Chris's point is kind of valid because you need just 10 guys that can just hoop, not specialists. Like, yo, Ja gonna drive, kick, and it's just a constant rotation of dribble, pass, shoot, cut, backdoor screens. Like, it's a ton of just movement rather than, at the end of a game, Ja gonna have a rock. It's a 1-5 pick and roll, and then something's gonna happen. They're gonna make that doesn't truly happen in Memphis.
All right, so I'm gonna put them Memphis in the Pelicans are better than class. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Last but not least, we have the Dallas Mavericks, and that I'm just gonna say no.
Yeah. You say no?
I'm saying no. I'm saying Dallas is better.
Oh, like right now?
Because Kyrie coming off the ACL.
See, I'm thinking I'm not thinking about Kyrie. I don't think he's playing basketball until
this year. That's why I said that too.
Okay.
So I'm thinking Cooper. I'm thinking Coop and NAD.
Okay. I'm thinking PJ. And I know Cooper gonna be cold. He a rookie, so I don't really know.
Is it
if healthy? I'm definitely saying KD and AD. Kyrie and AD over sign them right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you saying Chris? You saying? Oh, my bad, File. Yeah, we got to get to Houston.
We going to Houston. You said last but not least, but did we say?
I forgot about Houston. I forgot about Houston. Chris, you saying the Pels are better
than Memphis? I'm sorry, than Dallas. Yeah.
Fine.
Then those two, if you're talking about Cooper and AD, see, AD carries a bulk of the weight at this point. You don't know if he's gonna hold up. I'm gonna say the Pels are better than.
Jazz, what you got?
Yeah, I got the Pelicans just because Kyrie ain't playing.
All right, Houston. KD Sengun, KD Amen.
Because that's the thing. What's the duo?
I think it got to be KD Sengun, right?
I think it's KD Amen.
But do it?
Who?
That's the question. Because their best duo needs to be Amen KD to me.
And that shit gonna be tough.
You know what I mean? But it won't be. It's probably going to be
Okay, hold up.
All
right, hold up. Fuck it. Let's break it down. To a fraction there. Is Trey better than Amen? Present day, whatever year this is for Amen, year 3, year 5 for Trey?
I'm gonna say yeah. Offensively, I'm gonna say yeah today. Well, the last we've seen of both players, I'm gonna say yeah. That's a better way for me to put it. That's safer.
Hey, thank God we got to minute 54 to disrespect Trey. But Trey, hey, bro.
To me, Amen's still an idea. That's the only thing. Like it's still like, boy, if he puts it all together, like that's the only. But he's so athletic and so talented that it was like, shit. Like he already so ahead of the curve with things. That's why I'm like, damn.
I feel like the idea is starting to become a reality.
I gotta look. What did he do like in the second half on the playoffs? Was he nice in the playoffs?
He didn't have a great playoffs, I don't think.
He got better as the year ended, like his
kind
season
as it went on.
The playoffs got weird.
They started putting
because everybody got healthy, and when everybody got healthy, that kind of flushed away.
Too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah. That particular team. And he can't shoot.
So the games go down in the playoffs.
Playoffs, he averaged 15.7, 6.9 rebounds, 3 assists, almost 2 steals.
In the offs? Ooh.
In the offs.
I'm gonna say
Trey better.
I'm still gonna say Trey better, just
Trey
because
better.
I ain't seen if our men start shooting threes this year, then I'll say all right, fuck it. But until he showed me he can score like 25 consistently, nah, I can't roll with it. Now Sengun. See, the crazy thing is, if you say Sengun, I might say, see, it's
wait, hold up, Chaz. Wait, hold on. But this is my question for you though. Is Zion better than KD?
I ain't gonna lie. That's why I was about to get real disrespectful. Yeah, I think. Well, see, not individually. See, and this is where the nuance come in. He's not individually better, of course. He's more impactful than KD is at this stage. KD is kind of like KD kind of became a stat guy, more or less. Like once you see KD in Phoenix, and it wasn't like Zion wasn't playing against KD in Phoenix. The last two out of 3 times I think they played Phoenix, if I'm not mistaken. Well, the last 2 out of 3 times Zion played KD, he dominated Phoenix. Even go back to last year, I was mad as fuck they won that game. It was on the first night of a back-to-back. He beat the dog shit out of him. Like, and KD was going out there just shooting, dog. KD, let me get a shot real quick. That's just who KD is at this stage. KD don't care no more. Like, so I'm gonna say he's more impactful at this stage.
Now what you said, because I want to hear 5 and Chris's point about that. But what you was about to say about Sengun? I ain't mean to cut you off.
That was me.
No, Chaz was saying something.
Oh, Sengun?
Yeah,
I think Sengun better than Trey, and I think Sengun better than Amen. I think Amen more impactful, but to me, Sengun was like Sabonis to me. Whereas like he ain't gonna defend nobody. You might not necessarily win based on how he played, but he gonna stuff the stat sheet. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna stuff the stat sheet. He's gonna be probably 10, 10, and 10, or 20, 10, and 8.
The problem with him, Chaz, is that for him to be successful, it has to look. It can only look one way. And I think Sengun has to continue to diversify his game and continue to find other ways. It can't just be the only way for you to be successful is we gonna clear out and we gonna put you in the middle of the floor and let you work. Yeah, like no, it gotta be it gotta be other ways offensively, because they that's a problem that they ran into. Like, okay, I can't play Jalen Green if I'm throwing the ball through you when I got Fred, I got this person, because Jalen just ain't sitting in this corner and going 7 for 8. All right, well, I don't have enough shooters, so I gotta throw Tari Easton out here. But all right, what about Jabari? Like they had too many players, so KD helps in that respect.
Talk to me. Who better? What duo better though?
What duo is better for Houston?
Versus like Pels or Houston? Which duo are you picking?
Because I believe Zion is better than KD at this stage, it doesn't really matter what the duo is. I'll take the Pelicans.
Man, I think KD and Amin gonna be a motherfucker together.
Oh yeah.
Only because Amin is so like smart and like beyond his years mentally as a basketball player and as a mind. Like I don't look at him as like a young player. Like he has the basketball mind of someone that's like 30. So he knows how to make this shit work already. While some people gotta some things we gotta figure out. No, it's really not that difficult to try to figure out how to make this 50, 40, 90 motherfucker work. And while others might get intimidated by that, I think Amin's enough of a competitor to figure that shit out. So I think I'm gonna give the edge. I'm gonna get the edge to Houston. I'm gonna get the edge to Houston.
Go ahead.
No, I just want to say, I just think this is like an alarming argument. I think we were saying that Zion might be better than KD, Trey might be better than Amin, but the duos themselves feels like Houston is better than them at certain points, right? Because it makes a lot of sense. Like, you're gonna go help side on KD, you're gonna put 2 on the ball. that allows men just to be free. Like he has a head start on a possible rotation guy. You cooked.
And Trey and Zion could change this shit immediately.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's not this ain't even nobody. I wouldn't be surprised if half the duos that we said were better or we debated, Zion and Trey are better than, because talent wise and impact wise, there's nothing stopping those two from figuring this shit out. It's just, are they gonna actually do it and play enough games together to make it happen?
I think, because for me, I'm counting the duo as KD and Sagoon, and I'm gonna say talent wise, I feel like KD and Sengun are better, but impact wise, I feel like Zion and Trey could be more effective. Like if you told me a man wasn't on the team and it was just KD and Sengun, I'm like, oh, I ain't tripping on that at all. Like that's just a dog fight. But you know, it's very, very interesting. It's very interesting. But the fact that you in that conversation and it ain't an automatic no, that you should feel kind of good about it.
Well,
there you go.
Well, if we going down this list, per my rankings or per what y'all telling me, the Pelicans are the 14th best duo in the NBA.
That sounds about right.
That ain't bad. I mean, right. it ain't top 10, but top 15.
I think that's fair.
It's very fair. Middle of the pack until you show improve.
Yeah,
there you go.
Now let me ask y'all this: does Trey you think Trey has he got another leap in his game? Could he become a 25-point scorer next to Zion?
I think he can. He better.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be that difficult for him to do. Honestly, I think that's really, like, he's got to show up to do that. Like, just be available. I think that's relatively easy.
How many?
That would be incredible. I'm about to say, can he do that with Jordan Poole? What design? Can he do that alone with Jordan Poole?
You have to be able to play him. Like, he has to be able to run the offense.
Yep.
Right. For 25 points.
You said 5 to 10 minutes a game?
Who we talking about? Trey?
Trey, yes. Where the offense runs through him. No matter if Jordan Poole's on the floor or not, like, the offense still has to run through Trey. If that happens, yes.
So let me ask you this. How do I ask this? What's more valuable? What's more valuable in this scenario? Zion elevating Trey's ceiling or Trey fixing the spacing issues with Zion?
I think Zion elevating Trey. I don't think there is no fixing the spacing issues with Zion. For me, right. I think Trey gonna get about 18, 19 shots a game. That was around Brandon's average, even with CJ here. So if he get about 18, 19 shots a game and Poole get about 18, 19 shots a game, I'm like, Trey, if you can't get 25 on 18, 19 shots and you taking about 10 threes, like 10, 11 threes, get to the free throw line because you like to dunk on people, in between games, it was coming along. No, we got to have a conversation because now you're telling me, not saying you telling, I'm saying generally, now I would have to be thinking like, damn, Zion must be way better than Trey because he can get you 27 on 16 shots, 27 on 17 shots. He gonna get to the line, et cetera, et cetera. So Trey, I know he can score 25 on about 18, 19 shots. Like I would have to be way off in my belief.
I think the trio of Poole, Zion, and Trey is more interesting to me and more impactful than the duo conversation.
Hold on, we getting there. All right,
okay.
No, because I wanna ask about that. But Chris, while we here, let me ask you this: just speaking on the duo real quick, based on like Trey's style and Zion's style, what type of offensive system you think like would maximize them? Is it a fast pace? Is it a half court set? How do you think they could get the most out of their talents in the duo?
So I think Trey's passing improvement and ability to create means that I should be able to run way more two-man actions anywhere on the fucking floor with them. all these angle pick and rolls that we've been talking about, like them loving the high pick and roll, just the ability of those two being able to play together and how their styles contrast, but it's hell having to defend. I know what they could do in the full court, but the problem with the Pelicans often becomes offensively when it's been 15 seconds off the shot clock and they done barely dribbled the ball 3 times because they can't get into their set, or they can't figure out how they want to operate, or the floor collapses and they end up taking a bad contested shot. That used to be what they would run into when they were healthy. Well, now those players that would do those things aren't here anymore. So, like, you don't. How do you, like, how many different ways can you attack defenses when the game slows down with Trey and Zion? I think it's unlimited. The pick and pops. You ain't talking about just a regular like pick and pop, but like that you would say, a Chris Paul and David West. Trey can shoot from 30 feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you already as a defense don't want Zion to get a full head of steam. You know what I mean? And as a roller, now that Trey has improved as a passer, as his ability to create with the basketball, you have so many fucking options. So I think that they're gonna be, or they have to be more impactful in the half court when games slow down, for this shit to really work the way that I think it can.
Wow, what you see?
The thing that Trey needs to do, I'm not gonna just say what Chris said, but the rebounding, right? Like the rebounding has to change for Trey. And I also think that, and I've been kind of preaching this for several years at this point. If Trey gets the rebound, it opens everything up for Zion because he's the trail guy. Imagine having a dude that wants to shoot from 40 as your trail person. Like, your defender has to stay close to you relatively. And if Zion, that creates more of an open space, then you have possibly Jordan Poole on your opposite or corner, or maybe even the one next to you. That creates more space. You have Herb in the opposite corner, maybe cutting backs. Like, there are so many other things that can happen just by Trey rebounding. That's a very small, minimal thing that you can add to your game that only just takes effort. I'm not saying that he's going to be a guy that gets 10 plus rebounds a game, but your niece at least need to be about 8. And this would make the the Amin Thompson argument a little bit further than what I believe.
Yeah.
Right. If he just rebounded.
That would change a lot for me as it pertains to Ja and Jared Jackson Jr. Like, because if you told me that Zion then was going to play, some competent defense and rebound, like Zion was going to give you like a guaranteed 6.5 rebounds, he's going to give you 7 to 8 rebounds, then to me that changes the discourse. Like, I think offensively it's a wash. You know what I'm saying? I think because of the level of efficiency each player plays with, neither one of them take shots in the dumb zone. Everything is pretty much efficient. So, I think Jordan Poole and Trey and their ability, I think they can play either way. One thing I like a lot about Jordan Poole is from what I've gathered, he got a one-track mind. He like, no, on this play, I'm passing the ball. On this play, I'm gonna try to get to the rim. The fact that he can collapse defenses opens up opportunities for Zion in the dunker spot, opens up tons of opportunities for really, he's one of the most ideal candidates aside for somebody like Kyrie that I would want for that pairing of Trey and Zion, because he can get to the rim and he can shoot threes. So he can create for Zion, he can create for Trey, and they also can create for him from beyond the arc, because he's another person, motherfucker, shoot 30, 35 feet. Now they're not all great shots, but he gonna take them. You gotta account for him.
Like, look, I know. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were like, "Well, what would make someone so high on this duo when we did get a chance for 10, 15, 20 games to see Zion and Trey play together and it not really bring You know, they were still one of the worst teams in basketball. They still lost a bunch of games. And what I think is that the Pelicans ran out of firepower in so many of those games. They ran out of like they were so thin, so strapped talent wise, and like if we're talking actual good basketball player wise, they can only have so much. So even if they got off to a good start or such and such, once the bench comes in, like or once Zion goes out the game, once Trey goes out the game, you end up getting in trouble. This particular roster, this team shouldn't have those kind of issues because the talent level is so much higher than the one that we saw last year once Trey got going and the Zion that played the end of last season. So in a lot of ways we gonna be learning. This gonna be our first opportunity. We almost got to scrap a lot of things that we saw last year, because this is going to be a whole new process for them together. They go into the year knowing it's us two. Such and such isn't coming back. Such and such, isn't returning. There is no CJ. Yeah. All that's different. Now it's us. It's us two from the beginning. That by itself might bring a different level of production that maybe we're not prepared for or seeing.
I got to dip, but I really want to hear y'all opinion on this before I do. Do you guys take into account the games we saw in the 49 win season and the games we saw in the first Zion hamstring season? Well, I guess it was back to back. Do y'all take into account that number one in the West season and that 49 win season? So it's toe season for Brandon and bruised knee season for Brandon, because that was a hell of a team that we were seeing. Like they were beating some quality teams. Yes,
that's what you have to. That's what I go back to when I think about the success of it all. Because the key with that, Chaz, also is Herb Jones is on those teams. Yeah, he's not on the team that played last year. Right. So that also, I think, plays a factor. But yeah, I mean, I would say you have to think of the end of that 49 win year when Brandon goes out and they go on a run and Zion's playing the best ball of his life, and then the first in the West period before the first hamstring injury.
One more game to throw in before you answer 5. The playoffs or the play-in, because it's like Brandon's bench, so he's effectively not on the floor. Since damn, that's something to think about. What you think, 5, Lito?
I was just gonna say the end of the 49 win season. I think that they beat like Golden State on
Phoenix,
the road
twice.
Sacramento.
That period
Clippers.
alone. I mean, if you take CJ out, you insert Jordan Poole-Pauls. God dang. That was a really good team, right? Because I don't think they cared about what Willie Green said at that point. They were just playing whatever brand of basketball that they felt like was conducive to winning. It wasn't helter skelter, but like they had some identity at that point present. They kind of lost it when you bring back Brandon.
They were one of the scariest teams in basketball, y'all. Like if we being real, that team was one of the scariest teams in basketball. And I know they were because I watched Zion in real time exercise multiple demons. I watched him exercise demons in one game against Sacramento, going out one injury, coming back, same game, getting back to dominating. I watched him exercise demons against Draymond Green. Draymond used to give him the business. It got to a point to when he was guarding Draymond. He was taking switches, guarding Steph Curry in the backcourt, and closed the game with Draymond guarding him, which we hadn't seen in that particular period. And then you had the Laker game. So yeah, man.
Lito, what you think? Because man, like Chris brought up that Sacramento game. I know a lot of talk was about the Phoenix game, but that Sacramento game followed that. It was like, bro, it like these dudes look like children compared. Then
they beat them like the 6th time that season.
It was nuts. Was that? I think they beat them in the play-in the 6th time, right?
Okay, all right.
Was that? Damn, because we did not making a play-in.
Yep.
But that was like the 5th time, and they beat the piss out of them. I think it was a national game. So, Lito, what you make of that? In Sacramento.
I think that team specifically that iteration of Zion, it was incredible, bro. It was like dude couldn't do no wrong. Like he was like Chris said. I saw him exercise demons. He worked on his. It was like his game was advancing in real time, and it was scary. Like it was scary because like he was just dragging the team along with him. Like as he went, they went, and it just was kind of like that was the first realization of like, damn, he might be,
bro,
might be cool, yeah.
Bro, the best players we had in the world were watching and realizing, well, we really can't do shit with this motherfucker because the Laker game was also another element of that as well because Brian used to give him fits,
right?
I mean, it's LeBron James, but that was the year of the in-season tournament where he embarrassed himself in in Vegas, and Brian just sitting here like I know where you're going, wasn't able to do anything with him that night, so
he was cursing. Talking about love this competitive shit. It was a whole different guy, man. It was a different guy. He was cursing in hell.
I know my dog, man. We back this season. You heard me?
Oh man, shit. I'm a different yo.
All right,
peace to the chat. Peace to y'all.
Peace, ass. I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. I just got some over unders, and then we just gonna get out of here, get some chat questions. 5. Zion and Trey this season. They combine 46.5 points per game. Over under
46.5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say slightly over.
Slightly over. What? How far we talking?
If Zion playing games, I'm thinking Zion scoring 28 at minimum. They don't leave that much for Trey to got to average 24.
All right, let me ask you this. So you saying 50? Sound like you saying 52.
Yeah.
Okay. Chris.
Yeah.
Trey 40% from 3 on 9 attempts. Over under. Under attempts or percentage?
Percentage.
How far are we talking?
Probably like 38, 37, maybe 36. I don't know.
You look like you disagree. What's happening?
Trey got to show that he can maintain this new amount of work, this new level of volume that he's asked for, but keep the same sharpshooting efficiency. He's always been an efficient player. He'll never not be. And at some point you'll get the 50, 40, 90, but I feel like it's always something like, 1 year he'll be shooting the ball well from 3, the field goal percentage go up, and then his free throws go down to like 80, 85s. Like, damn. Like, so that's my only thing with Trey. Like, he's still one of the best shooters that this game has. He's the best shooter on the team, but 9 attempts at 40%, as somebody who's gonna be tasked of scoring the basketball, like you're not Duncan Robinson, you're not Malik Beasley, you're not a specialty shooter. There's one guy in this fucking world, maybe 2, that can do that.
Maybe 3.
So he gotta, I hope so, but he gotta. That would be really impressive. I can't name you too many dudes in the league that can do that ain't specialty shooters.
Bob, what you about to say?
He would have to shoot 50% on catch and shoots for him to shoot over 40%, because it's going to take a dip based off he's going to shoot off the dribble threes. He's not going to be a specialty shooter. It's going to be him at times making his own offense. But when you add Jordan Poole and you add, a healthy Zion, there are more opportunities for catch and shoots. So I'm willing to say 41.
Ooh.
I'm willing to say 41.
Okay, I like that. All right.
It's going to be tough.
All right, 5. Over under Zion 8.5 free throws a game.
Ooh, that's a great question. Under.
What number you at?
I think free throws are given to those, like that's like one of those things that's like over time. Like referees respect like time. Like Zion doesn't have enough time on task, in my opinion. Doesn't really have that relationship with the refs yet. Built that, so it's gonna probably be around like 6.5.
Chris.
Yep.
Zion doesn't need, true or false? Zion doesn't need a jumper if Trey scores 25 plus, then that balance will make it work.
It's a hell of a way to ask that question. I'm gonna break down the beginning of it. True.
Okay.
True.
Okay.
I don't think he needs a jumper. I think we've seen him at his it would be nice to add one, but I think he's proven that he doesn't necessarily need one if his body and his maturity level cooperates.
Now, does it have to be 25? Does it have to be 25? Okay.
No, it could be 20. It could be. Yeah, I don't think there's any situation as of yet where Zion needs a jumper. It'd be nice.
Fair. All right, this one for 5, and I got one more question for both of y'all. 5. Zion and Trey will be a top 5 paint and perimeter duo this season.
I like that.
Paint and perimeter duo.
Yeah.
How you can be? I don't know. Like that's like a stat for real. Like that's the thing.
I mean, because if you think about it, technically, while Trey he does a lot of his work from the outside. I mean, he in the paint too. Yeah, high flyer, he dunking.
Yeah, because they don't shoot a lot of middies. As everything is painting.
It's one or nothing.
It's one or another. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
All right. Last question for both of y'all. The biggest thing holding the Pelicans back not the Pelicans. Let's say Zion and Trey. The biggest thing holding Zion and Trey back isn't help. It's coaching and roster fit.
First of all, out of nowhere, there's 250 people in here, man. So shout out to everybody that's here. I looked at one point, it was like 70 people. Now it's 250. Like shout out, shout out to the bots, man. That's in here, man. Like if you a bot, man, we appreciate it, man. We gotta play with the numbers a little bit. Yeah. We happy that you're here.
We were talking amongst ourselves.
Yeah, man. No. To answer, that's really good, actually, Lito. Yeah, that's a really good question. Yes. I think creativity and coaching can stand in their way more than even health. So yeah.
What would you say?
It's just take health away because it's just like you can't. That's something you really can't prevent. Like truthfully. Right? Like that's just one of those things. Yeah, you could do everything you need to do, but still something could happen. Mm-hmm. But coaching is the caveat. That's the Achilles heel. Truthfully, no pun intended. That's going to be the biggest trip for the Pelicans of anything else.
All right, man. Let's get to some of these these chat questions so we get out of here, man. Shout out to Kyle, man. Kyle said, can James Borrego be the X factor? What y'all say?
Can he? Yeah. Will he? No.
Really? Yeah, I see what you did there.
That's crazy. Shout out to that boy Ronald, man. Is Hero better than Trey?
Good question.
Is Hero better than Trey? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
No.
I don't think so. Cajun Curveball, our dog back in the building. Go Tigers.
What's up, bro? Say
Boy.
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
my ain't cheeks. Josh Allen is Lamar Pops, Chaz. Told you, brother gang.
My dog off a pill, man. Dog off a pill, dog. Hey, dog, Cajun Curveball really like being here off the PEDs, man. Like I support you, bro. I don't know what be going on, bro, but I'm happy that, like, you know, whether it's the honey pack or whatever you taking before you sit down and watch this show, like, bro, don't change, man.
The name is valid though. Like he went from they're all curveballs. Every line.
Yeah, this him.
Yeah.
He living his reps.
Yeah, that's real. Justin Davis said, shout out to my dog Elvin, man. Keep working. He said, what does proving it look like? And I think this has to do with what Chris was saying about Zion having to prove it. Like, what does proving it look like to you for Zion?
It means that even if it's just for this season, we start looking at him similarly to that group that Five named earlier, those 5 or 6 players, to where it was like, to where he said Luka, Giannis, I don't remember, I think Jokic, yeah, to where you said, I give you the benefit of the doubt, and I give you an opportunity to win a game almost against anybody because you are you. You have proven that, I mean, and that only really comes with winning. And now that this shit is completely, that he is clearly the number one option and the number one guy for this team to win, it almost has to come that way. So I think if he's gonna be mentioned on the same level as some of these dudes that are winning every single year in the playoffs every single year, winning 50 games every single year, roster changes, coaches fired, it doesn't matter. Like, then Zion got to do it at least 1 year.
Bro.
You got to carry.
Hey, it's time. It's time to show and prove. I'm with you. It's time. You getting the paychecks, bro. You gotta make it happen.
Type shit.
Shout out to Alvin again. Alvin said, "Do they miss JV and Nance?"
Miss? Nah, we're past that. Right? Ain't nothing they can do for them now. Like, the training wheel's off. No need to bring in another veteran to police the locker room. Nah, you the veteran. You do the policing.
That's real. It's time. What you say, Chris?
They miss having smarter basketball players.
Yeah,
that's what they miss. So hopefully this basketball team or this team has smarter basketball players, and then you'll talk a little bit less about, I think, JV and Larry.
Man, it's the last question, man. That boy Justin Davis was on fire with these good ass questions. Y'all care about them not being good defensively if they top 8 to 10 offensively?
Can't be that far down defensively though, right? Like, you got to still be in striking range. I say at least top 20. Yeah. You're gonna be top 8 offensively, just be top 20 defensively, and I think that's a good balance.
Same. You can't be bad defensively. Like, if me being a great or really good offensive team means I'm sacrificing being trash on the other side, like, it's not gonna, I'm not gonna be as good of a team as I want to be or as I should be.
Real, man. That's really all we got, man. We appreciate y'all pulling up. All 282 of y'all still in here. I don't know where y'all came from, but you know what I'm saying. We appreciate y'all pulling up. We'll be here again on Wednesday. Man, look forward to more written pieces from us too on various things. We working that out. You know what I'm saying. But shout out to Chad, shout out to Chris, shout out to Five, shout out to Ross, Justin Grubb, shout out to Lala, and peace to y'all, man. We'll holler at y'all on Wednesday.
Yeah.